Hello, everybody, and we're here. Doing just finished all my dailies, so you don't have to wait and watch me go through that there. Oh, got level up. Don't have really much to level up with. So profile, she got new story and new voiceovers.
There was a time.
Okay. Got to get some more leveling stuff. Let's see here. It says there are new favorite friends from afar. Out the notice once you're in, you and Palmer Pass you only notice checks your treasure. Okay. We will take on that quest right now. That'll be our quest. We go now. Check something here out real quick. Like first here, hold on a second here. Do any good? All right. We are going to go here and let's see what we've got going on. Take on this quest before we go back to some of the harder quests. Check the notice outside. Right. Oh, there's the notice board. Okay, bulletin board. There we go.
Want
What we got?
in now hiring. Urgently seeking one temporary chef willing to pay top Mora, salary negotiable.
Huh.
Look, traveler, an urgent hiring notice and they're paying top Mora too. Oh, Paimon likes the sound of that. You're right, it is strange. Do you think something happened to Yenshao? Cause that guy barely lets anyone ever set foot in his kitchen. Doesn't exactly seem like the type to hire help. The notice says interested parties should go upstairs and talk to the innkeeper Huayan. Should we go and see what's up? Well, that. And to check up on Yanxiao, of course.
Okay, we're just going. It's simple here. We're just getting right back up to the top. If there's the teleport, and come in that way. On the climbing part way.
Boss, there's really no need for this. It's just a little burn, that's all. It won't get in the way of my work.
Perhaps not, but continuing to work will only hinder your recovery. You need to rest for a few days. We'll figure something out.
Huayan! Yanxiao!
Oh? Traveler and Paimon! What brings you to this neck of the woods?
And we decided to come check up on Yanxiao.
I knew we shouldn't have posted that notice. It's really nothing to worry about. I'm fine. I swear.
How kind of you. My thanks to you both. And thanks on Yanxiao's behalf, too. There's nothing to be embarrassed about, Yanxiao. Just tell them what happened.
Oh, all right. Well, basically, we had a lot of guests pouring in for the lantern rite. Things got busy, I started rushing, and I ended up accidentally burning my hand while plating a dish. Well, you know what they say. Play with fire long enough and you're bound to get burned. Even the best chefs slip up sometimes. Anyway, it's nothing, just a tiny burn. I can still...
Now. I don't want you pushing yourself. You'll only make it worse. And then you'll be looking at more than just a couple of days off to recover.
But the lantern rite's only just finished. And we're still getting tons of guests. Now's not a good time for me to rest. Plus, lots of the guests are visiting from other nations. We can't just bring in some random chef off the street. We have a reputation to uphold. I refuse to let someone else ruin the good name we've made for ourselves here.
Listen to you. Anyone would think that you're the boss and not me. But he's not wrong. Yan Xiao was one of the favorites in the Masterful Chefs tournament. No matter how you look at it, his are big boots to fill.
I don't mean to boast, but any chef of my caliber probably has their own restaurant to look after. It's not going to be easy to find someone who's got the skills and has the time to help us out.
Looks like we might have to increase the pay we're offering even further.
Do we know anyone that's a good chef and has the time to help out? Oh, of course, you!
Oh, right. Yes. Now I think about it, I do recall hearing good things about your cooking ability. I suppose I'd added you to my mental list of people who can hold their own in a combat situation, but forgot you can cook.
Why are you even keeping a mental list of people who can fight?
Maybe a story for another time. More importantly, I'm sure Yan Xiao would be comfortable leaving his kitchen in your hands, if anyone's. What do you think, Yan Xiao?
Well, since it's you, I suppose that's better than anyone else.
What do you think, Traveler? Should we do it?
I should warn you that cooking for customers is quite a different ballgame from cooking for yourself, so I'll stick around the kitchen over the next few days to help smooth things over.
Oh, so he's not leaving the kitchen after all?
I believe there's some spare kitchenware here at the inn. Boss, would you mind?
Of course, of course. I'll take care of it. Whew. All done. Come, take a look. This was made with your measurements in mind. Ah, it's nothing. A little handicraft and elbow grease goes a long way. All right, Yan Xiao. I'll leave you to take it from here.
You really went to all the trouble of building a new stovetop? What was wrong with the original? Boy, you really hate when people touch your stuff, huh?
No, it's nothing like that. As Boss always says, hire who you trust and trust who you hire. I just thought the original setup might be a little, tall for you. Anyway, as I was saying, cooking for guests is different from cooking for yourself. Not only do you have to execute on taste, aroma, and appearance, but you also need to ensure speed, precision, and consistency. Having the right equipment is a big part of that. Ill-suited equipment doesn't just make the job more tiring, it also slows you down. And paying customers don't have unlimited patience. Sometimes cooking is all about being well prepared. That's how you ensure speed.
Okay, and what about precision and consistency?
Precision all comes down to using your eyes. Where to slice into a particular cut of meat, how much oil to use, how to tell when a dish is done cooking. When you cook for yourself, you can always add salt if it's too bland or add water if it's too salty. You can tweak the taste as you go, but in a restaurant, there's not that much room for trial and error.
Worst case scenario, Paimon can deal with any subpar dishes by making sure they get properly disposed of.
The final thing you have to focus on is consistency. You have to be able to handle the most challenging orders with the same level of technique and skill as the easiest ones. This is particularly important when you have guests from all over, each with their own tastes and preferences. You have to cater to their own dietary needs while also giving them the opportunity to enjoy our local delicacies.
This last point is making Paimon's head spin.
Don't worry. Matter of fact, someone as well-traveled as you may even have a better handle on it than me once you get started. And of course, I'll be around to help you over the next few days. I don't think we'll have any trouble making all our guests feel right at home. there's no time to lose, so let's get started. I imagine you probably have a good handle on the cooking side of things already. What you need to pay attention to is remembering each table's order. Try not to get them mixed up.
Oh, Paimon's memory is like a steel trap. This is gonna be a cinch. Which ticket are we on again? Table 1 was onions, but no chilies. Table 2 was chilies, but no onions. And table 3 was, table 3 was chilies, but hold the chilies? Ah! Was Paimon just sleep floating? We didn't even get a break in the middle. Paimon's brain has turned to mush. Is it always this busy here?
No, but this is peak season. You both did a mighty fine job for your first time serving guests at the inn. Luckily, all our customers were familiar faces this time around, so we didn't get any strange requests. Otherwise, today would have been even more challenging.
No strange request? Someone asked for almond tofu drizzled in soy sauce. Even Paimon has never tried that combination.
It's a wide world out there. People have all kinds of different tastes. Being able to cater to all is the real essence of Liyue cuisine. Also, the thing about requests is that they're usually very specific. So as long as you do what they asked, you're unlikely to have any issues. What's really tricky is when guests give you free rein to do anything you want.
Excuse me. Are you still open by any chance?
Huh? Paimon knows that voice. Let's go check it out.
What should we do? It doesn't look like anyone's here. If only we'd gotten here a bit sooner.
It's all right. If we start building a campfire now, we'll be eating before too long.
Right. Besides, if anyone's to blame, it's Linny. So busy being a greedy culture vulture that he lost track of time.
Linny, Lynette, Fremine, it is you!
Paimon? So, is the Traveler here?
Traveler, Paimon! What a nice surprise!
Paimon was gonna say the same thing! We're just lending a helping hand at the inn. Anyway, so that's how we ended up here. But what about you guys? Don't tell us. Father sent you on another mission?
No, quite the opposite, actually. We're in Liyue on vacation, and while we're here, I thought a cultural tour might be in order.
Father said we deserve some rest after everything that happened recently. Otherwise, it could jeopardize our next mission.
It's not every day we get this kind of opportunity. Linny thought it might be fun to spend some time in Liyue, especially since it's Lantern Rite season.
We could hardly pass up the opportunity to watch a Liyue-style magic show. Although, I think they call it conjuring here.
In our time here, We've seen conjuring tricks incorporated into a Liyue opera show, and even a wushu dance. It was amazing.
So, we decided to stay here for a few more days to see what other forms of inspiration this land might have in store for us. We visited Granny Roshin in Chingsa village not long ago, and today we continued our cultural tour in the area around here.
In the end, though, we lost track of time. We haven't even eaten anything yet.
And speaking of eating, as you know, seafood is a big part of both Liyue and Fontaine cuisine, but it's cooked very differently here. We simply had to try some local seafood after coming all this way. That's another reason why we decided to extend our trip.
Oh, need any recommendations? What have you tried so far?
That fish one with the misleading name. Sounds bland, but it's drowning in hot chilies.
Oh, you mean blackback perch soup? You're right, the name doesn't give much away.
It looked and smelled so appetizing that Lynette took a huge mouthful, blissfully unaware that she was about to set her mouth on fire. She could barely speak for the rest of the day after that.
Luckily, that wasn't a huge adjustment for her.
What? Aren't you guys hungry too?
Yes. A little.
Yes, I'm ready to eat. Traveler, I'm afraid we'll have to send you back to the kitchen now. Good question. I doubt we'll be able to decipher the menu, so why don't you recommend something? You should be pretty familiar with our tastes.
One more thing. Please, if you have a heart, don't make it spicy.
Fontaine, huh? No wonder they can't handle too much spice. Still, if we make the food too bland, they might as well be eating back home. There's this crab and shrimp stir-fry I know that could work. It's quite heavily seasoned, but it's a lot milder than it looks. It has a light but really satisfying flavor.
Ooh, that sounds perfect! What's it called?
Well, this is where it gets interesting. They call it the Palace Jewels. The crab roe is supposed to look like pearls of gold, and the shrimp meat like chunks of jade. Here's the recipe. When you're ready, go ahead and give it a try.
Yes. We meant to say, you two must be tired after a long day of work. Do you want to eat with us?
Oh, now that you mention it, Paimon is a little hungry. Well, if you insist, then who are we to refuse? Oh, right, of course. You're still our customers. Why aren't you eating?
The sauce looks a little overpowering.
Oh, according to Liyue custom, it's probably good table manners to let someone else go first.
Looks delicious, traveler. I guess I'll dig in first. Here goes.
What is it? Do you need some water?
No. It's delicious. The flavor is so pure. It's drenched in sauce, but somehow it just enhances the natural flavor of the seafood. Try it for yourselves.
Alright.
What is that? Crab roe?
Yep, you have quite the palate, Lynette.
No wonder it pairs so well with the shrimp meat. I've never seen it prepared this way before.
According to the creator, chewy crab has them in succulent shrimp, making a
Gianna22333 just followed.
with a succulent
Thanks for the
flavor
follow.
and luscious mouthfeel. The crab
You can
roe
support
glitters
Hippie
like
Redneck
pearls
Geek
of
by
gold,
giving a
and the
tip at
shrimp
I'm
shine
doing
Buying a
good.
like
Coffee,
chunks of jade.
Streamlabs,
Hence
or
its name.
Stream Elements.
The palace
How are you
zoo.
doing?
See links in the chat.
So that's where the name comes from. Huh. I suppose it's quite fitting then.
Huh. Was Paimon always this well spoken?
This dish must be right up your alley, Lynette. Huh?
It's half gone already? When did that happen?
I heard that in Liyue. The biggest compliment you can pay to the chef is to leave a clean plate. It's delicious. Thank you ever so much.
Wait, don't fight over it! Hey, leave some for Paimon!
This could be an obstacle for Pantalone.
So your friends like the dish, huh? Well done. Not bad at all for your first day on the job. There'll be more to come, so keep it up.
Okay. And we got an ad starting in just a minute here, so
In this era of fair winds and gentle rains, one needs not marshal the...
oh yeah, it's got all kinds. Went through all kinds of stuff yesterday here that I didn't go through here over in Fontaine. All right.
to deliver the rain clouds.
Okay. So that little simple little quest is over and done with. It's just a little quick something to introduce you to some more characters. Let's see, new reputation quest. Let's see what we got for a reputation quest we can do. And we got ad starting here in 3 minutes. Okay.
Try your luck betting on Jade? Oh there.
place. Wasn't where I was going to. Don't want to. I'm not going to do any. Let's see what we got for bounties here. And Queen Juice Slope. Oh, excuse me. We'll go do this in here. Why not?
In this era of fair winds and gentle rains, one needs not marshal the winds to deliver the rain clouds.
Probably going to be down inside here. Ah, crap. Okay.
Make way for the Adeptus! Scatter! Skyward!
All right. Looks like the ads are completed yet already. Let's see here. Make sure we're going the right direction here. Yep, there it is, right there. Hydro resistant to electro. Okay, well. Gotta go down there. Hydro doesn't affect at all, so I will not use the Hydro then. There he is.
Skyward!
As a dutiful maid would. I'll catch up.
All right. Completed that bounty. Okay, what else we got here? We got neat looking along main road south of Wing Shoot in. Oh, yeah, okay. Vulnerable to hydro and vulnerable to hydro. Hydro. So, okay. All that means Won't use Gaming then. Okay, alright, I see it now. This is where I gotta go battle something here. Oh, maybe not, okay. Here, I gotta battle these here guys here.
Someone needs assistance.
Actually, I don't need to, I just need to get over here.
Leave it all to me.
And these are gonna cause me problems right in the middle of it. There it is, right over there.
I must leave no stone unturned. I'll catch up. Surrender and I'll be gentle.
Where the hell did it go? Man, they didn't do a damn bit of good.
You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little...
Seize the skies!
How the damn thing runs around too damn much. Where the hell did the damn thing go?
Steady as stone.
Got her! Skyward!
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little
Hell
closer.
the damn thing go to? Damn it! Thing I needed.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
I must leave no stone unturned. Leave it all
Bounty
to me.
completed. Now I gotta deal with these here.
Up to it, Monzai!
now I'll go down here. I want to figure out this here chest down here. What is protecting this chest? How do we solve? Okay.
Many happy returns! Congratulations!
That's what was those slimes that just weren't.
Where do you want this stuff delivered to, boss?
All right. Always like having a new chest. Always of stuff. Okay, we'll go back here. So what's the next bounty? What is this here? There is a chasm. Elemental. Okay.
No pain, no gain. Up to it, Monzai. Mighty mythical beast!
Okay, now that was good. Let's go find out where the that way. Oh, come on! Nice shit. Another one.
Sorry, pal. Still breathing. Up to it, Monzai.
Skyward! Make way for the Adeptus!
Steady as stone. Time to clean up.
There's that.
I'll catch up. Leave it all to me. Yeah.
Come a little closer. Try not to enjoy this too much. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Huh? Where's it saying it's at? Okay, I see it now. Out here in the down here in the fog. Can't see a damn thing. And I've got to go all the way back up again. Now I got 4 minutes left, 4.5 minutes, a little over 4 minutes left here. I gotta go back up. There it is. Not that damn, not these here, you stupid idiot.
Seize the sky.
Steady as stone.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Don't be such a brute. I must leave no.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
I have some for you too.
Come a little closer. Come a little closer.
Yeah, that slam attack is just pretty awesome. How you doing today, Potato?
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Surrender and I'll be gentle. As a dutiful maid would.
Alright. So I got my dailies, got my bounties for the week.
Such fair weather. Why don't we do a bit of sunny work? Oh, what sort of work is that, you ask? Well,
I'm doing pretty good here, so
bright and sunny too.
I been having a lot of fun here. So I've gotten to, I don't know if you haven't been on in a while. I don't know when the last time you were last on here checking it out, but I was just out doing some Just I've been out doing some just wandering through. Whoops. So I wandered all through all this, all the way up into Fontaine. Just did some wandering. So I have pretty much opened up almost all of the map now. I've got to get there and over here. Let's see here. Was that there? And then the only part after that is going to be this over here, which I have no idea about any of that right there. I have no idea how it even get to any of that place over there. But so I've gotten all the way up through here. Done a couple of quests up here in Fontaine already. In fact, I got in the middle of one. Yes, it was quite a bit of wandering. I just came out through here, come out here from here, wandered through, did the quest underneath, come out over here, and then wandered up to here, then wandered around through here, up to here, and all the way up here. This here, for some reason, I didn't even this teleport was open without me actually going to it. So went to there and flew across there. And then I've just kind of wandered through them. I've skipped an awful lot here, as you see. So I'm just hitting the big ones here so far. The most of the statues. But so far I've only done one underwater one here in Fontaine. I've only done one underwater so far.
All tasks have been
Oh, I got a new name card. Oh. I'm not going to use it. I got this in here. I wouldn't. Alright. Yeah, I've done that all the last couple of days. Just wander through. I think I've only done 3 world quests through all that. The rest of it has just been doing
You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar?
I've been doing the ley lines and
how relaxing.
a couple of the Tsunais so I can get Shinyon up. So let's see where I go here. So Shinyon, I'll have, she's level 57 here. I've got Noelle to 70, Lisa to 60. In fact, I gotta go and get. I gotta go do a few electrohypostasis to so I can ascend her. I've got Gamine up to 39 here. Actually, almost a 40. Let's see here. Oh, so he's almost a 40. So, 1,600 more, and he'll be 40. Then I can send him. Still keeping Amber around. I've got her to 70. I've got Rosaria to 70. I've got my character almost to 70. Barbara's at. I gotta get her up so I can level her so I can. Wait a second. How much is that one? 3,000. Okay, she needs 3,000 to go.
Whenever you need
So I'm trying to get.
I'll be there.
Trying to get everybody to at least 70 and ready to ascend before I can do the ascension quest. What I'm trying to do.
All tasks have been handed out.
So now I need to do electrohypostasis several times. Yeah, I got to do the ascension because I mean I have been at 35 forever. I've been at 35 can ascend here, so and I have gained. I've got 64,000 out of 7,400. I've got a whole bunch of experience. So I'll probably. I don't know. I don't know how this works. I mean, if it's just storing up that adventure experience and it'll grant it to me after I ascend or not, I don't know. But I'm not ready yet to take and get my bosses to monsters and bosses yet to go up. That's where I want to get my characters up a little bit better before I get my bosses, have my bosses go up. Since I suck, I got to do it the hard way.
Join Hippie Redneck Geeks Discord server at, well, this is too hard to say. So just check out the chat for the announcement on the URL for Hippie Redneck Geeks Discord server.
And I will never. It doesn't look like I'm ever going to complete the Archon quest because this right here, that's the bubbles, and I can't seem to get through the bubbles. I cannot seem to get through the bubbles. I have tried so many times going through the bubbles, and I understand what I have to do. Just doing it is just not working yet. I mean, I did the same thing with the Animo hypostasis. This in here, the Animo hypostasis. Took me forever to finally be able to beat that one. So it just takes me a while longer to get there.
Steady as stone.
Mighty mythical beast! Stop it now!
Make way for the Adeptus! Skyward!
such a brute. You're in for a little shock. Come a little close.
Leave it all to me. Yeah. I'll catch up. I must leave no stone unturned. Leave it all to me.
Come a little closer.
I missed a...
Scatter! Skyward!
Steady as stone.
Scatter! Skyward! Seize the skies! Skyward!
Someone needs assistance. Someone needs assistance.
Let's spark things up a little. Come a little close.
Scatter! Stray clouds converge!
I must leave no stone unturned, as a good knight should. Someone needs... Leave it all to me.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Skyward!
Many happy returns!
Man, I blew that one. Yeah. I've kind of figured that there's definitely some areas I'm locked out of for the story until I can get through that there. I just can't. I just can't seem to get to the bubbles. I don't know why.
Someone needs.
Yeah, skyward!
Alright, finally got it. So I gotta take and do a whole bunch more to get her to ascend. I gotta take and do at least 4 more times. Then I gotta get these here. These are from, well, could have given it to me. But it didn't. Yeah, I just, I have no idea what I'm doing wrong. I mean, I understand what I gotta do. I gotta not get capture the bubbles, but
Peace prevails throughout the land, and
I just,
all things are made new, as buds in the spring. This is an auspicious era.
yeah,
for
maybe,
humanity.
maybe as best I can do. I'll just have to do all the world quests and not do that region and not go any further. Not what I intend to do, but how long does it take for it to reset? Oh, got a random event here. Where'd that event go? Come on, which direction? Back up there again. Event complete? I missed it, okay. I think I might be able to do, I think this one here has the two, yeah, this one here has the two, ruin guards that always destroy me. I think that one has the two ruin guards that always destroy me. I can't remember if that's a world quest or not. Green. Okay, it's the end. That's this in here. Green returns on the wind. It's not a world. Not a world quest. Okay. Hey, King. Oh, man, I didn't. How you been? And wow, I wasn't really paying attention to either one of the chats here, and just talking to Potato here, who's for something he said 15 minutes ago. uh, so the AMD, yeah, I've been watching what's going on with AMD, waiting for the. No, 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 no. I just wasn't even looking over there. Wasn't even looking. So I've got one over here. So on that screen over there, we have here. Okay, point. Let's see. Where's my? Right there we go. The screen over there.
The secrets of the mechanical arts are
That's where the chats are at, and I'm not even looking over there.
Oh, but why must the
Yeah,
grow weary?
8700G. I mean, that's the basically it's the mobile CPU with GPU built in, but in a but at a AM4 or AM5. That's in an AM5. It's basically the a 7600 with the Zen 3 with with the Zen 3. What I'm saying is Zen 3 the crap my was 7080M, I think. What it is, the 7080M? Yeah. I'm waiting for the 9000 series CPUs to come out. This fall, I think, is when the 9000s will come out. So I'm going to skip the 7 and 8 and go straight to the 9 for my next one. I am going to try this one again here. I've got, yes, I have the 5950, so. No, 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 I don't want to go in with this party. I want to go. Party. Well, it's pretty decent. It's not the party I want. Not the party I want. Let's see here. We want. Actually, we'll keep her there. We're going to take and put Amber there.
Outrider Amber, reporting.
And nope, switched the wrong one. We want Rosario there.
Got a job for me.
And Amber here.
Outrider Amber, reporting.
So I'm finished. The deck will start back with more deck in the spring. I've got the add-on to the deck that I'm going to be doing, and then some step stuff. Plus, I'll be doing the stain come the springtime. Well, I'll probably doing the springtime for do the stain in the springtime. To come early summer, that's going to be doing the add-on to the deck. Hopefully, I'm not sure yet, but that's the idea. I may be starting on the. I may start on the pole barn / workshop. So
you can support Hippie Redneck Geek by giving a tip at Buy Me a Coffee, Streamlabs, or Stream Elements.
Nothing's ever completed with me.
Chat.
Nothing's ever completed. I've always got something I'm going to do, change, or modify. Say we got Fire, Geo, okay. Cryo. Okay. Wait, is that cryo or is that water? That's cryo, isn't it? Shit, I can never. Okay, that's cryo. Yeah, okay. Cryo, Geo, and Pyro.
What? Weren't we at a waterfall just now? Oh, so many clouds. It feels like...
I believe this is the... With any luck, the sun's...
Really?
Come on, let's get here.
Look, and now that Paimon takes a closer look...
These are not real clouds. If we want to go down, we must first destroy...
All right, then let's do...
I sense the presence of...
Alright. We play Yushin here. So we got these 3 different...
Obey! Unleash!
That's right, because they give me water. Alright, that's that one done. And we go across over here to this one.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Manifest! Obey!
Okay, where am I going to now? Down there.
It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this?
Make way for the Adeptus! Huh. Manifest! Obey! Cryo Incarnate! Manifest!
The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance.
Manifest!
I must Leave no stone unturned.
All right, King. Man, I'm glad you stopped by, man.
Whoa! We're gonna fall! Is everyone okay? Look! Brasilia's disappeared beneath the clouds again!
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
Ugh! I missed a spot.
Unleash! Do your master's bidding! Manifest!
Time to clean up.
No one escapes my sight! Unleash! Manifest! Judgment! Yeah. Punishment! By ordinance divine! Skyward! Gray cloud converge!
We're gonna fall. This time, we're really gonna fall. Ah! So high. Luckily, there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently. Hey! That Sealy's on the move again. Let's catch up with it. Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
Yeah, this is the ones I hate. Okay, let's see if I can get these two ruin guards this time.
Obey!
Leave it all to me. No escape! Go, go, Barrack!
Manifest!
assistance. As a good knight should.
Obey! You will regret this! Cryo incarnate! You can't run!
Lights out.
No one escapes my sight!
I must leave no stone unturned.
There it is.
Manifest! Obey! Judgment! Yeah. Unleash! Punishment! In your dreams!
Leave it up to me.
Yeah, you can't run! Obey! Do your master's bidding! Manifest! What a nuisance!
We got one of them down this time.
Judgment!
As a dutiful maid would.
Hey, I got these two down finally.
No stone unturned.
Alright, what comes up next? I've never made it past this far before. Ooh. Alright, we got an ad break. And I have new territory in this here quest. This looks just like the way I came in. This is the way I came in. I'm going out the
Someone needs assistance.
went out the wrong way.
Someone needs assistance.
There's the Sealy. I was out the way I came in. I went out the wrong way. Okay.
Look, over there! Could that be the Sunset Vermilionite?
Follow the Sealy. Alright. Okay.
Is it? Is this the Sunset Vermilionite? It's so huge! That's true, but then again, why isn't it floating?
Plaustrite doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount. Only after being activated does Plaustrite reveal its true nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm and ascending up into the heavens.
Wow, Shenhe, you seem to know everything about this.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, she'll come straight for me and start telling story after story. I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in handy like this.
Hold on a sec. Paimon just realized something. If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? Heck, we'll be dragged up into the sky too! But if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna lift it? This rock must weigh well over 1,000 pounds, surely!
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
Are you sure? Be careful.
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a plostrite sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make sure it does not get damaged. My safety.
That's right! Paimon's sure you can handle it and everything, but if something this heavy lands on you, you're gonna get yourself hurt, no matter who you are. You gotta be extra careful when lifting heavy objects. It's just common sense.
Is it now? Well then, thank you. I'll go on ahead with the
Yeah,
plostrite.
obviously
Let's
so.
meet
If
at
she
the
can lift a
building site
1,000-pound boulder.
How is Shenhe able to carry that huge rock all by herself? Adepti super strength much? We can't slow down yet. Let's go meet her at the building site.
It's like, I can't tell you the number of times I've been in here and done this here and failed with the two ruin guards. I would literally die every time with the ruin guards. And here, this time I barely even got hurt. Barely had any damage. So, going from level 50 something up to 70 something definitely made a big difference. To be able to complete that quest. Yeah, I knew that one was a matter of me needing more power, that I wasn't going to be able to do it with what I had. That I just needed to be able to I just needed to have higher level characters. When it comes to the stuff with the bubbles, well, that's more of a puzzle type thing, and a being adept at it. That's where I have the trouble. Because I'm the kind of I'm just a button masher for gaming. I
can't believe my eyes. How can she lift that massive rock all by herself? She's got to be one of those adepti, surely.
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing so that in the coming year I may reap a more bountiful salary.
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. Congratulations! This item is approved for submission. I'm going to award you full marks for the Sunset Vermilionite item. May I take your name?
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete. I was just delivering this for some other people. They should be here any minute now.
Shenhe, and Ningguang's little helper.
Ah, so you're the ones behind this. No wonder. The rarest talent turns in the rarest plostrite specimen. But I have to correct you on one point. It's not helper, it's secretary.
Yeah, I've just got to keep doing the bubble thing, but it's like I get so frustrated after like 3 or 4 tries that I don't want to try it for another week or 2.
In truth, it is the finest piece of plostrite we have received so far.
Eventually, I'll get there.
If everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece in the foundation of the Jade Chamber, which will enable us to proceed to the next stage of construction. As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve as accommodations for the contestants. If you need a place to rest, you are welcome to stay there. Now, please excuse me. As you can see, there is still a lot of work to do on the building site.
Shenhe! Just now on the way over, pretty much everyone was singing your praises!
Oh, really?
What kind of reaction is that? strange. Aren't you happy about it? Whenever Paimon gets praised, Paimon can't help but hold their head up high and break into a big smug smile.
I've had similar compliments before. They call me an adeptus, treat me with great deference and respect, as if I'm set apart from the common folk.
Yeah, 'cause that's how adepti are. At least the ones we've met are pretty unique and reclusive, too. Way different than normal people.
But I am not...
Shenhe?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself quite a lot ever since we set foot in that abode. I'm just a little fatigued.
Well, Byron said that there are some makeshift hotels we can use, right? Let's go check in and take a rest.
No need. I simply need to find myself a secluded place in the wilderness to sit and meditate in silence.
You can't do that. It's dangerous out in the wild on your own. When you're hungry, you go eat something tasty. And when you're tired, you go lie down in a nice, comfy bed. All right? Seriously, don't punish yourself like this.
Okay. If you insist.
Great! Now we're talking. Let's head to our hotel.
Big sunset. Little hut. Yuan.
Hi there. Checking in, are we? You're just in time. We only have 2 rooms left. Since this was chosen as the building site for the new Jade Chamber, we've had a constant stream of people in this area. And not just workers either. Visitors, business people, tea sellers, all sorts. So, business is booming for me today. Very few vacancies. You're lucky you got here when you did.
Great!
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within the hour. The other room is just at the door on the left. Here are your keys. All right. Hope you enjoy your stay. Please excuse me, I'll leave you to it.
Shenhe, you should go get some rest. We'll hang around outside until the other room's ready. Paimon's gonna go see if there's anything good to eat around here. Paimon couldn't help but notice one of the guests walk in with a huge grilled chicken drumstick before. Let's buy one for Shenhe too. She can have it as a midnight snack. Or save it for breakfast tomorrow.
All right. I will head to my room for now. If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm a light sleeper. I will hear if you knock on the door. See you tomorrow.
Hey! Isn't that Cloud Retainer? What's she doing here? Let's go and say hi.
Where's it? There she is.
One trusts you have met Shenhe. So, are you getting along quite well?
So far, so good. Yeah. So, you know Shenhe too, Cloud Retainer?
Naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor. All the Adepti living today are acquainted with Shenhe to some degree.
Cool! So, what's her Adeptus name anyway? Calling her Shenhe feels kind of friendly, but also kind of disrespectful. So Paimon's thinking maybe it'd be better if we called her by her Adeptus name instead.
Her Adeptus name? Why, pray tell, would Shenhe have an Adeptus name?
Don't all Adepti have a special title they go by?
On this latter point, you are correct. However, Shenhe is human.
Oh, right. Wait, what? Paimon neither! This is a real surprise!
Do you mean to say that she presents differently from ordinary human beings?
Well, to start with, her problem-solving methods are extremely direct.
Ah, yes. She was like this all those years ago when one first met her. In this respect, she has not changed. One first found Shenhe by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of a god's remains. Being of an ever-vigilant disposition, one entered immediately to inspect the scene. Inside was Shenhe, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand, she held a dagger with which she was confronting a monster that was the god's remains incarnate.
That sounds so dangerous.
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. Most mortal children are fragile, both physically and mentally, and are highly reliant on their parents for survival, but not so her. That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only to her strong willpower, but also to the bloodlust and homicidal instinct with which she was born. One dealt with the monster, yet she still refused to lower her guard. She even pointed her dagger in one's direction and remained ready to strike. Only after she was satisfied that one had no intention to cause her harm did she finally relent. She then passed out without uttering a single word.
In other words, if you hadn't passed by that day, Shenhe might have...
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath was gradually receding. Even had the stalemate continued, one suspects that Shenhe may have still emerged the victor of the confrontation.
That's still so dangerous, though. Why was a tiny little kid battling against the wrath of a god in the first place?
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind, and she had experienced her fair share of this, even at a tender age. Seeing that she was homeless, one decided to adopt her. Indeed, it is one to whom she refers. Shenhe has an extraordinary constitution, making her well adapted to practicing the Adepti arts. All the Adepti cherished her talents, and so we were willing to train her. However, her homicidal urges did not subside with age. Rather, they grew stronger day by day. Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity. Consumed by malevolent energy, she is prone to bring harm to those around her. Such is the magnitude of the danger this poses, that her soul must be bound with red ropes to keep her homicidal instinct at bay. The red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. They also seem to have rendered her somewhat inexpressive. Perhaps the red ropes are so powerful that they have suppressed some of her other emotions as well. It is only by fate that people's paths may cross. Now that Shenhe's path has crossed with yours, please be sure to treasure the gift that fate has given you, and take good care of her.
Oh, now Paimon gets it. You came out here to check up on Shenhe because you were worried about her, didn't you?
Huh. You dare draw such a facile conclusion on the nature of one's present excursion? Incorrect. The truth is that while Liyue Harbor may seem peaceful today, danger is always lurking in the shadows. Ningguang once made a bold assertion that this is to be the era of the contract between Liyue and the humans. Well, one is most curious to observe how she will respond to the coming storm. If she handles it admirably, one is willing to be a witness to her achievements. But if she does not, the Adepti shall not hesitate to seize control. Let us conclude our conversation here for today. One has occupied enough of your time, and night is approaching. Be sure to get ample rest.
So, Shenhe isn't an Adeptus after all. She just grew up around the Adepti. Oh, no wonder she doesn't like being treated as an Adeptus. Having everyone falling over themselves to show their respect all the time must be kind of hard to deal with.
Okay. Something down here. Deeping. Constant sharing reports about earthquakes. Jiangchu Valley to investigate cavern. Alright. We'll go do the share of the little quest here. And it's way over here. Oh gosh. No. No. That thing's nasty. I don't know if I can take him still yet. I ran across him on accident, and I don't think I can handle it. Don't think I can handle him yet. Oh gosh, I got to deal with these here first.
I'll catch up. Let it rain.
Derivative, seize the sky! Skyward!
You can't run! Shiver!
Yeah, this, I think, ran into this in here quite by accident here. He destroyed me pretty quickly.
Steady as stone.
You can't run!
So I do almost no damage to him whatsoever.
Skyward!
I'll catch up.
Scatter! Red cloud converge!
No one escapes my sights.
Scatter! Skyward!
Lights out.
I must leave no stone unturned, as a good knight should. Steady as stone. Someone needs to leave it all to me.
Skyward! Scatter! Make way for the attack!
Judgment!
He's gonna have some here at the very end here.
Shiver!
Alright. Holy crap. Holy crap. I still got 40 or 80 more than I need to do, but holy crap. There's your ping. Wait a second. Okay. All right. Holy crap. Okay. That's done. Let's see here. Also, too, let's see, I need to do. Let's see here. Let's see. 8 to 4. I do 4. Oh, I need to do another one of these here. Yes, I need. Oh, yes, definitely. I need to do another one of those. Actually, need to do a few of them, but I can do two of them here tonight.
Steady as stone. No escape. Get it. Not so hard.
Yeah, skyward! Inconsequential. Inconsequential.
You can't run. Judgment. You can't run. I must leave no stone. Judgment.
Skyward!
You can't run. Lights out. Judgment. You can't run.
Seize the skies! It's riveting.
Steady as stone. Judgment. You can't run.
Skyward!
All right. Let's see here. How many more of these things we got to get? I got half of them. I still haven't got all these here. I'm gonna have to probably craft because I'm not getting any of those. All right. So, what do we want to do next while we're waiting on that there? So, CK Sunset. Always say. Go back there. Wait a second. Oh, I got that. So, remaining attempts to claim the treasure. What the heck?
Crafting is just like making a magical potion, man. Except instead of Eye of Newt and bat wings, you're using virtual items.
Oh, okay.
It's all good though, just get your crafting vibes flowing and you'll be dropping those sweet gear pieces in no time.
Enter the golden house. Okay.
Just when will work resume?
Hey! So, Shenhua...
Master has relayed my situation to you, I take it.
Oh? How did you know?
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep, but I didn't hear you come in. I was worried that something may have happened to you, so I went outside to check and caught sight of my master. On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around me this morning, causing me to suspect that my master must have told you everything about me. After all, Master is... very talkative.
Sorry, Shenhua. Paimon had you down as an adeptus this whole time, but it turns out Paimon was wrong.
It's okay. I don't mind. The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you sooner, because in my experience, trying to explain is a futile pursuit. Still, though you mistook me for an adeptus, you never treated me as distant and unapproachable. Instead, you treated me as you would a friend. For this, I am very grateful indeed.
To be fair, we've met our fair share of real adepti, too. Anyway, now it's settled. From now on, you're our friend. Whether you're an adeptus or a human isn't the important thing. First and foremost, we're just plain old friends.
Got it. Although I don't know quite what it entails in terms of what I have to do, I must say I like the title Friend very much indeed.
Great! Well, now that we're all rested up, we should start searching for the other 2 items on the list. But before we do that, let's go to the building site and ask Ningguang's little helper how the progress is going. After all, Sunset Vermilionite is so rare. Paimon doubts many competitors will really be able to find any. If it turns out some of them have given up already, we'll be able to take things a little more slowly. Oh, and another thing. We bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside. Here's one for you, Shenhua. Try it! They're so good.
I concur. It has a rich flavor, far more agreeable than those I've cooked for myself in the wilderness in the past.
something.
That's because it's not finished.
Hey, Byron! And hey! People Paimon doesn't know?
You can support Hippie Redneck Geek by giving a
Given
tip
the
at
enormous
Buy Me a
scale of the
Coffee,
Jade Chamber, we
Streamlabs,
split the
or
construction
Stream
work into
Elements.
2 phases to make sure construction
See
yeah.
links in the
remains
chat.
balanced. Before we find some suitable plastrite, we build the Jade Chamber's keel
And I
at the
understand
ground
her
level.
feelings
Once
too.
the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and
I
let the
had to
partially
learn
constructed
how
Jade
to
Chamber rise up to the height of the surrounding mountain peaks.
interact with
The
people.
remainder
I
of the
still have
construction
troubles
work
with
is
it
then
sometimes
carried out
myself.
at that altitude. Once everything is ready, we release the iron tethers and allow the Jade Chamber to rise to its target altitude.
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new materials to submit.
One moment, I'll be right there. The construction work has only been able to
Excuse
progress
me.
this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plastrite so quickly. It's the key piece of the puzzle. Looks like you beat us to the punch. Wait, I know you. You're the one who fought against the Vatuian Osile, right? Oh, sure enough, your reputation precedes you. Pleased to meet you. I'm Beto, captain of the Crux.
Beto? Are you here to join the Jade Chamber contest too?
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of sunset vermilionite on a voyage a while back, so I figured I'd bring it over.
Huh. So even though it's rare, we're not the only ones who managed to get a hold of it.
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yun, or Yunjin, probably the most famous figure in the Liyue opera scene.
Greetings.
These two are Paimon and the Traveler. I'm sure you've heard of them before. And this is... sorry, I'm not sure we've met.
Shenhe. I am their... friend.
Good to meet you. Well, from today on, I guess all of us are friends. Miss Yun is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed to borrow a boat, so we came together.
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about you. Miss Shenhe, though we are only meeting for the first time, I have a feeling that we will get along very well indeed. To be honest with you all, I am in great need of this opportunity to ask Lady Ningguang a question. That's why I joined the contest. Thanks to my father's connections, I was able to acquire a specimen of the plastrite required. Fortunately, it was approved for submission, despite being a little on the diminutive side.
Wow. So it looks like the three of us are competitors now.
Excuse me for prying, Miss Shenhe, but are you competing as well?
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang. I just wanted to help her win.
In that case, I have a proposal to make. Lady Ningguang said that the first 3 contestants to procure all 3 materials will be awarded the chance to ask a question. Well, there are 3 teams here. We can split the prize between us. Instead of competing against each other, we could work together to secure the top 3 places between us. What do you think?
Sounds great, but how does it change things exactly?
I think I see where you're going with this, Miss Yun. The plastrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, all 3 of us managed to get our hands on it. The 2 remaining items aren't quite so rare, so as long as one of us finds a way to source it, the other 2 can hop on the bandwagon. How'd I do? Is that what you had in mind?
Precisely.
Huh. Interesting approach.
Okay then. All right, I'll go first. I have some leads on these wonder cores. From what I've heard, the core itself is really not that difficult to make. The hard part is getting hold of the ore used as raw materials. I'm gonna head back to the ship and ask Suling if he's heard of them. You guys...
We will head into town and seek advice from Master Zhang of Hanfeng's Ironmongers. Thoughts?
Wonderful. We'll split into teams then, and whoever makes progress first brings all of us a step closer to victory. I'm gonna take off. See you later.
Okay, let's go! Wait, what question are you gonna ask Ningguang, Yunjin?
I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Lady Ningguang has excellent judgment, so I would like to hear her opinion.
Ooh, what's the opera called? Paimon wants to go see it.
The opera is a labor of love by my father. He wrote it based on a popular urban legend about an evil spirit and an adeptus. It's called The Divine Damsel of Devastation.
Okay. Go over here. Okay.
Ah, hello. Are you here for something off the shelf? Or do you need something forged?
Excuse me, Master Zhang. We were wondering if you'd heard of something called a Wonder Core.
Of course I have. Sorry, who's asking?
My name is Yunjin. Perhaps you don't know me, but I believe that you forged some weaponry for my father in the past, for stage use.
Yunjin? Stage use? Oh, so you must be Miss Yoon. Sorry, my brain's finally caught up. It's not used to doing much beyond bashing a hammer all day. Everyone's heard of you, Miss Yoon. Even folks who don't make it to the opera all that often. Like myself. So, you're here to ask about Wonder Cores, huh? As it happens, I do know how to make them. Matter of fact, I made some for Lady Ningguang back when she was building the original Jade Chamber. The types of ore needed to make Wonder Cores are a little hard to come by. Lady Ningguang supplied them herself last time. I don't suppose you've brought any yourselves?
No, we were gonna ask you what kinds of ore we need.
Sure. Well, you'll need two kinds. Star Splinter Iron and Subrosium. If I remember correctly, Lady Ningguang sourced her Star Splinter Iron from the Mount Tianheng area. They say it resonates with visions.
Okay.
It
First
could
one
take
on.
some work, but if you stick with it, you'll find some eventually. As for the Subrosium, though, that's trickier. It's all but unheard of on the market. I'm really not sure. Sorry. What I've heard is that the people around Mount Tianheng have some sort of magic trick that can pinpoint the location of the stuff. Of course, it's probably just hearsay. If you want my advice, start by looking for Star Splinter Iron around Mount Tianheng. And if you run into any locals, ask them a few questions about Subrosium.
Mount Tianheng.
Interestingly enough, the story of the Divine Damsel of Devastation also takes place on that mountain. I hear the view there is quite spectacular. A favorite destination of the Adepti, in fact. Perhaps it can give me some inspiration. Let's not delay. We should head straight there.
Okay. We're off to find over here.
In this era of fair winds and gentle rains, one needs not marshal the winds to deliver the rain clouds.
I came to Mount Tianheng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top. This is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look at these majestic towering peaks and the gently flowing streams. It's like setting foot in paradise. No wonder the legend of the divine damsel of devastation is said to have taken place here. Adepti wander oft where mortals seldom stride. Indeed, this looks like a place that one might expect to be frequented by Adepti.
The Divine Damsel of Devastation is your upcoming opera, right? And the story takes place in Mount Tianheng. Huh. Seems like you have a real connection with this place. What's the story about, though?
It's the story of a girl becoming a hero.
Cool. A hero story? They're Paimon's favorite.
The legend first arose in this area. It is said that there used to be a prosperous village on the mountain. In that village, there was a loving couple who were completely devoted to one another. One day, a terrifying monster appeared. The wife was out collecting herbs and was captured by the monster. Her husband was so distraught at the news that it broke his spirit and drove him to madness. The vile and vicious monster told the villagers, "If you want to live, you must sacrifice a child to me."
What a nasty piece of work! Ugh. Paimon sure hopes this monster gets put in its place!
But the monster was so terrible and so strong that all within the village were terrified of it. They had no choice but to give in to the monster's demand. Just while they were discussing whose child would be given over to the monster, a little girl suddenly stood up and came forward.
No! Don't do it, little girl!
Unbeknownst to anybody else, she was concealing an exorcist's blade. She approached the monster's lair, feigning fear and trepidation. When she finally arrived, she courageously drew her sword and entered into a fierce struggle with the monster, from which she eventually emerged as the victor. Her extraordinary abilities drew the attention of the Adepti, and they took her as one of their own. Her story became the stuff of legends. But alas, the paths of mortals and Adepti seldom cross, and she would never again re-enter the mortal world. And so, destined to grace the mortal realm for but a brief moment, she vanished like a wisp of smoke into thin air. That's how the opera ends.
I really like this story. But I personally think that perhaps the little girl was not as brave as the opera makes her out to be. I'm not sure she deserves all the praise she is given.
I've never considered that before. Opera is always an interpretation of the events it purports to portray. A certain degree of deviation from the truth is always inevitable. When my father wrote the script for this play, I suppose his intention was to inspire his audience with the character of the divine damsel.
I think it's a great story. The ideal story.
Well, it sure inspired Paimon! Let's go get ourselves some Star Splinter Iron! Yeah!
There we go.
I must leave no stone unturned.
It's geosigil, and that's not what we're looking for. There we go. Got one. There's one over there.
This should be enough Star Splinter iron. Now we just need to find that Subrosium.
I think I saw a village on our way here. Master Zhang said we should ask the locals for help. Why don't we try there?
Hey, there really is someone here. Yunjin, looks like you were right. Excuse us, sir. Can we ask you something? Huh. He didn't seem to catch that.
Hello, sir. We were just passing by and wanted to ask if you happen to know anything about Subrosium.
Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? Well, whatever. Guess we're on our own here. Shenhua, Yunjin, let's have a look around.
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman. If that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin.
It's...
Shenhe.
Shinho. You're alive. The rumors were true. So, all these years? I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Subrosium. But I think you can find some information in the village. And this place is deserted now. No one ever comes here. So you can rummage around all you want.
Huh? You know this guy, Shenhua?
Thank you, kind sir. We'll go and take a look around. Don't worry. Mingjin has no ill intention towards Miss Shenhe. She'll be quite safe.
Okay, then let's see what we can find in this village.
Bunch of family of exes to the east
Remains of a
side.
god. An abandoned village. Mount Tianheng. Does this mean that the true story of the divine damsel of devastation happened right here, in this village? The time frame certainly matches, so it seems we're in the right area. Let's keep looking around.
Interesting. There's I'm getting. We don't have very far to go, and I get that already. Really, I can't go I'm out of the area. I mean, that's the only record. Only thing. Oh, that treasure chest.
A little dusty. Best give it
There
a
we
spring
go.
cleaning.
Huh. What's this?
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, Shenhe is the divine damsel? Now that I think about it, she does behave rather like an adeptus, and she is
Alright,
about the
Zeta,
right age.
man.
So
Hope you get
that's
your
why I've been
connection
getting the
fixed.
strangest feeling whenever I chat with her. I should have noticed it earlier. According to this text, the divine damsel from the opera was actually the daughter of the loving couple. And she didn't volunteer. She was sacrificed to the monster by her own father. Oh, the truth is even more lamentable than the opera. Now I understand why Shenhe said the girl was not as brave as people think. It wasn't her choice to enter that ghastly situation. She was forced into it. Oh, it looks like my father may need to make a few revisions to his beloved opera.
We looked everywhere, but still no mention of Sabrosium. Let's have a look over there. This is it!
Magic engraved on Sabrosium does not work. Easy assembly of stones breaks from the
middle of the lake
you need to
south
be
of
in the right
Mount
place,
Shenhe
the right
with
time.
dusk, and we'll find us some
You stand in the
Sabrosium.
middle of the lake south at dusk and look to the direction of the setting sun.
One year when I was back visiting, I heard a story about a white-haired adeptus from a merchant passing by. I never imagined it was you. I was a very close friend of your father's. I could have stopped him from performing the summoning ritual. I had plenty of chances, but I couldn't bring myself to stand up to him. I just let things happen, let it all escalate. Well, we all know how that story ended. I bring flowers back here every year. And each time I wish I had a chance to apologize to you.
Apologize for what? If you'd stopped him, he'd only have found another way. There is nothing he wouldn't have done for his true love. Nothing.
Do you still hate him?
I don't know what I feel. I'm told my fate is to bear the curse of calamity, so my master bound my soul with red ropes to curb my aggression. But it also dampened my emotions, making me dispassionate, like the Adepti. So if you ask me how I feel about the past, if I hate my father or not, the truth is, I feel nothing at all.
It must have been so tough for you all these years.
Shenhe, we're back!
Oh, then I will leave you all in peace. Shenhe, it brings me some solace knowing that you are okay. I'll tell you more about the old times next time we meet.
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end. Shenhe, look! This tells us how to find Sabrosium. All we gotta do is go to the middle of that lake!
Let's go then.
Miss Shenhe, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Just now, in the village, we found your father's diary. It turns out that many of the details in the Divine Damsel of Devastation are not true to the facts. So I'd like to change them.
Why?
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth, but now that the main character is standing right here in front of me, I cannot simply dismiss your lived experience in favor of my father's fiction.
It's okay. I like your version.
Huh?
My master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for the good of others is the day that I can truly become part of human society. So, I hope that one day I might be brave enough to stand up and protect others, just like the girl in the opera. But I've never thought this way before, and I wonder whether I will continue to think in this way.
Don't worry. I believe you will. In fact, I think maybe you've already started to become the person you aspire to be. You just haven't had the opportunity to see it for yourself yet.
Shenhua! Yunjin! Cut the chit-chat! Let's go!
My mom wants her money.
Can't let someone else beat us to it!
The lake. Actually, let's take go the quick way. Teleport over there. Waiting until evening. Time is it supposedly, and what time we're supposed to, which way are we supposed to look? Okay, let's see here. Where's the time clock? There we go. 17:30. Okay, and look towards the setting sun. The Brosium.
That's everything we need! Let's head back and report in! Hyman's curious if Beto's made any progress.
Right.
Oh, goodness.
So, are they okay?
This is some top quality ore you found. I think I'll get a good end product out of these. Guess now it's my time to shine.
Hey everyone, how's the A-team doing? I ran into a bit of a brick wall on my end. Suling's never seen a Wonder Core before, and says it'd take a lot of research for him to get up to speed.
Leave the Wonder Cores to me. I'll work on them while you go about your business. Don't worry. It won't take me too long.
Much obliged, Master Zhang. We should look into the Adepti sigils next, but where should we find items relating to the Adepti?
I'll sort that out.
Oh? You got this then?
Yes. I have been training with the Adepti for years. I know a thing or two about making sigils. When we first met, I told you I came for the Jade Chamber, not the contest. In fact, I came specifically to deliver Adepti sigils. Master heard that Ningguang was planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber, so she sent me to deliver some Adepti sigils to her. Master also said she hoped that I can take this opportunity to rejoin human society. But now that I'm here, I wonder if I've been removed from the world for too long. There's so much basic knowledge that I lack. Maybe it won't work for me to stay here after all. But either way, I'm very glad to have met you, and I'll take care of those Adepti sigils.
Without knowing the ins and outs of your situation, I can't say whether you should stay or not. But now that our paths have crossed, we'll always have a connection. So if you're ever feeling down, come find me on my ship. There'll be a drink waiting for you.
Thank you. So, Master Zhang, I'll need to use your facilities to make the sigils.
Fine by me. I'm actually curious to see how the Adepti arts work. Maybe I'll learn something.
Whew. The sigils are ready. Though they are in some respects inferior to my master's, I can assure you there will be no quality issues.
I've finished forging the things you asked for, too.
Great! Let's go submit them before someone else gets there ahead of us.
Okay. They can do this here, deliver this here. We'll take them to go and do one more.
Everyone's laundry is still on the line. May I be excused to fetch it in?
Gonna do one more electro
Please stay indoors until the storm passes.
before we end
I will deal with any urgent
for
outdoor
the night.
business.
Ooh, lightning! Lightning! Where the heck am I going? Where am I going? Over here. Here's where I'm going.
Ningguang's little secretary! We found all the materials!
Oh, already? All three of you found them together. Okay, I see. The Wondercores and Adepti sigils look good. It seems that we found our winners. I hereby announce that the winners of this material procurement contest are the Traveler, Yunjin, and Beidou.
What? It's over already? I haven't even found the prostrate yet!
I can't believe it. So close, but so far.
I'd like to invite our three winners to please proceed to the Jade Chamber, where Lady Ningguang is waiting for you.
Huh? Where's Beidou? She was right here!
Captain Beidou has some business to attend to. She will join later. Please come with me for now.
Alright then, guess we'll head on up to the Jade Chamber first. This has been a long time coming. The last time we went up to the Jade Chamber was ages ago.
Okay.
Combine the Adepti sigils with the Wonder Cores and insert them into the Jade Chamber's control compartment. The construction of the new Jade Chamber is now officially complete. Once the tethers are released, it will soar into the sky. Thank you all for your work. Now it is time for me to fulfill my promise.
Yeah!
Miss Yun, I've already heard something about the reason for your involvement. You are looking for a venue for your new opera, aren't you?
That's right. Lady Ningguang, I would like to hear your opinion.
The unveiling of Miss Yoon's grand new opera surely requires a venue of equal grandeur. So what would you say if I proposed that we stage your first performance right here, in the newly built Jade Chamber? The Jade Chamber offers a splendid panoramic view of the mountains and the bustling city. It is fitting for the finest performance to be hosted in the heavens. I can think of no better stage for you than here, Miss Yun.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Then I will prepare my props and other articles shortly. Please allow me to bring all these aboard the Jade Chamber.
You're quite welcome. It's truly what a good opera deserves.
A traveler, Shenhe, Paimon, I'll be leaving now. Do come and see my play when the time comes.
You're next. What is your question? I should clarify. I do not know your brother's whereabouts. Please, don't waste your question on this matter.
Wow. You're a mind reader, Ningguang. Oh well. Guess Paimon will ask a question then.
Managing a successful business is not as simple as you might think. Capital, connections, sensitivity to the trends, and instinct for what is a good opportunity. All of these traits are crucial. If you want to know how to make money, I will honor our agreement and give you an answer. But that is not to say that it will work for you.
Wow. Paimon hadn't even asked the question yet.
Your question was written all over your face. Now look, you helped me rebuild the Jade Chamber, and I intend to repay you handsomely for it. So I promise you that should you one day require financial assistance, you may seek employment here. I will pay you at the highest rate of remuneration.
Oh, great! So next time we run out of Mora, we just need to come to Ningguang? No more questions from us. Shenhe, you got a question?
Me?
Yes, this is a group effort.
Thank you. But I don't have anything to ask.
Are you sure? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'd urge you not to squander it.
Yeah, just don't waste it. Hold on a second. Paimon can probably think of another one.
Lady Ningguang, do you think I can ever fit in Liyue Harbor?
Now that is an interesting question. Liyue Harbor is very inclusive. As long as you respect the rules here, you will not be turned away. So, the key is whether or not you yourself can develop a sense of belonging in Liyue Harbor.
Oh, a sense of belonging?
Yes. To become fond of a place, to feel part of it, it always requires a reason. Perhaps someone you've met, or something you've experienced here. Or perhaps you enjoy the atmosphere of Liyue, and you will become accustomed to it. In short, everyone needs a reason to stay. I hope you can find yours soon.
I see.
Hey, what's going on? I just went to see the fleet. I'm a little later than expected.
Come on, Beidou. It's your turn. Do you have a question for Ningguang?
Me? Nah, I ain't got any questions. She forced me to help out, so I figured I may as well get involved with the contest. Ningguang, don't forget what we talked about. It's not gonna be easy to deal with. I don't think my fleet can take it on their own.
Don't worry. I have made preparations. The wound dressings are ready, and the Millilith have set up an ambush.
Glad to hear it. Watch your back. Stay alert.
Beidou? Ningguang? What are you talking about?
You'll see when the Jade Chamber ascends. However, it's not the most pleasant topic of conversation. Maybe it's better that you don't know. When I first set foot in the Jade Chamber, I stood at the edge of the platform and looked down upon Liyue Harbor far below. At that time, I dreamed that one day the Jade Chamber's shadow would be seen in all 7 nations of Tevat. My wish has not changed to this very day, However, it is not only out of consideration for myself that I have built the Jade Chamber anew at this time. I hope the Jade Chamber will always float in the skies above Liyue Harbor, bearing witness to the prosperity and peace of the human world. And I hope that you can all witness it with me. Let the Ascension ceremony commence!
Not again.
Right on cue. The Avenger of the Vortex, Waifish.
Who is that?
Osial's wife. Final follower of the Overlord of the Vortex.
Sounds like you knew this was coming!
Beidou sensed something was stirring in the deep. She warned me months ago. Knowing she harbors hatred toward the Jade Chamber, I chose to rebuild it now as a way of drawing her out.
Got it. Well, let's go fetch the Adepti.
No.
Huh?
In this human age, the people of Liyue must find a way to overcome this crisis on our strength alone!
What's that? Wait! A giant wave!
You are a cursed child. Your life brings nothing but disaster to us all. At least if you die, I can bring her back.
The day you learn how to use your strength for the good of others is the day that you can truly become part of human society.
Wow.
What are you doing here?
We can't let you be the only one taking this risk!
I hardly see this as a great risk. The people of Liyue Harbor are well prepared, and she is already badly injured. Only sheer willpower is keeping her alive. I may be nearing the end of my stamina, but in a fight to the death, I think I have the upper hand.
We'll help too!
Unleash! Manifest! Unleash! I will wipe them out! Obey! Skyward! Scatter!
Leave it all to me. Time to clean up. I must leave no stone unturned.
Let it rain! That's cheating! Yeah!
Steady as stone. Leave it all to me.
Stray cloud converge! Unleash! Manifest!
Steady as stone.
Judgment! Punishment!
Someone needs assistance. Leave it all to me.
Yeah!
Scatter! Skyward! The audacity!
She's getting away! Shouldn't we go after her?
This place is unstable. It is too risky to continue pursuing her. If the place collapsed, the consequences would be disastrous. Let's head back.
Cinnabon, what's up, man?
I'm just a little exhausted. Otherwise, fine. I wanted to deal with it myself. I didn't expect you to follow me. Don't worry. She's not coming back anytime soon. After an injury like that, she'll likely seek refuge somewhere else.
How did things go underwater?
It's been dealt with. She was injured before entering the water. It didn't take too much effort to finish the job.
Good. So the crisis has been safely averted. When you visit the Jade Chamber in the future, you will be afforded generous treatment.
Lady Ningguang, the fleet reports that the sea monster has left Guyan Stone Forest and the surrounding waters have returned to normal.
Thank you. How are the Millilith?
Thanks to the medical supplies you prepared and Lady Keqing's command, our losses were minimal. Of course, we owe huge thanks to this young lady for her help. On behalf of the entire Millilith, thank you for your service.
Great. Then next time I watch Miss Yun's opera, I'll be able to take the compliments. I wasn't trying to be a hero, though. I just wanted to protect you.
Let the soldiers recuperate, but don't let your guard down. If she returns with a vengeance, we must be prepared.
Yes, ma'am.
You've been monitoring us for some time now. I trust you've reached a conclusion.
You wish to hear one's opinion. Well, things would have hardly gone so smoothly had it not been for Shenhe.
That I do not deny. However, final victory was always going to be ours, even had things been a little more arduous. If it came to it, I could always destroy another Jade Chamber.
One has observed your adaptation of the Guizhong Ballista, and find oneself compelled to admit that you have evidenced some degree of novel thinking. You have learned from past failures and prepared for this crisis in advance. This is considerable progress compared to the last time. Hence, on balance, one finds your performance during this trial satisfactory enough. But there will no doubt be further trials to come in the future. Do not suppose that one will not continue observing you hereafter.
While the position of Tianquan remains mine, I will always ensure Liyue's safety.
Shenhe, one saw you secretly venture out from the mountains a few years ago, and noticed the air of dejection in which you returned. Hopefully this trip to Liyue Harbor has been a different experience.
Yes. I can't explain it, but I feel happier than I expected.
Good. Traveler, please take good care of Shenhe. She is a dear child. In fact, one has many fond memories of Shenhe's childhood that she may be interested to hear about.
There'll be no need for that.
Oh. They are all like this. Fine. Since you care not to listen, one shan't be telling you. One shall be going homeward now.
Please, have a good rest. Come to the Jade Chamber when you have recovered your energy. We must celebrate both the completion of the Jade Chamber and the fact that Liyue has weathered another crisis. This banquet must be the most spectacular ever.
Okay. Or you... Okay.
I'll catch up.
are we now? We are out here. Okay. I need to go, before we go back to there, before we continue on, I need to go up here. Gotta battle that one more time. Where did I?
I missed a spot. No escape. Go, go, Barry! I must leave no stone unturned. You can't run! Yeah. Yeah! Skyward! Sure. Judgment! Steady as stone. Yeah. You can't run! Lights out. Yeah. I must. Yeah, judgment.
I've got two of them down first try this time. Dome rating takes me. I can only get one at a time down.
Skyward! I see how it. You can't run. Yeah. Judgment.
There we go. Awesome. All right. Where were we at? Okay. We got to go over here. One last time here. Over here. Get caught up here, and then we'll take the ending for the night. Okay, that's where we're going. All the way over there.
Seize the skies. As a good knight should.
And there we go. Nice and quick. And a kitty cat. Oh, that's right. I still got to go to my teapot too. That's a real quick one too. All right. I'll be back there. That. Okay.
Add astro.
See nothing there? Okay. All right. And quick trip to our teapot. No guests currently. What do you mean no guests? I got two people. Oh, no guests. Okay, so I don't have the nobody visiting. Okay.
Maybe you're not used.
Furnishings. Alright, we got to obtain. Excellent. Obtain. Excellent. Alright, we are going to red cedar. Scroll shelf, yes. We're gonna create that. And a little shopkeeper cedar shelf, yes. That. Right. Use both of those 13 hours. 13 hours. Oh. I don't think I need anything right now, so I'm not gonna worry about it.
If you ever have any
Right.
questions about the
Alright. Nope, not gonna ask you. Let's see here. What did I make? I forgot what I made. Oh, I forgot one thing. Okay, large furnishing. Let's see here. We have table here this here. There we go. And chair. Just turn that around so it's up to the desk. Okay. Indoor set. We have these. Oh, okay. So I'm working on this set. So I've got two of them. Sweet. And Okay, and that's set right there. Alright, that's the ones I'm working on. Okay. This is says missing components. Oh, it's got. We have all that. Okay. Already in place. Okay. Okay, and oh, I gotta do one more thing out of Tubby.
Maybe you're not used.
Trust rate. That's what we need, Tara. There we go. Bonus. All right. Okay.
If you ever
Bye.
have any questions about the realm within, you may ask me.
All right. Not really need anything asked yet right now. Let's see here and back to here. And that'll be it for tonight, everybody. That'll be it. Thanks for following along. Thanks for watching.